Most people think zodiac compatibility is simple. Fire signs get along with other fire signs, water signs with water signs, and so on. But that's not really how it works. In reality, some zodiac couples that look perfect on paper end up destroying each other. And then there are those pairings that make absolutely no sense to anyone on the outside, but somehow they last forever. Today, we're diving deep. I'm going to reveal which zodiac couples are built to last and which ones are basically doomed from the start. Make sure you stay until the end, because the last pairing on our list surprises almost everyone. You see, real astrology compatibility isn't about liking the same movies or having the same hobbies. It's about energy, how you handle conflict, and the unspoken power dynamics in a relationship. Some signs thrive on a little bit of chaos. Others need absolute stability to feel safe. And believe it or not, some signs secretly crave a bit of emotional drama, even if they would never admit it. So, let's get into it. First up, let's talk about the couples that almost always work. First, we have Aries and Leo. This is the ultimate power couple. Both are fire signs, so they're both confident, passionate, and love to take the lead. But here is the secret to why this combination works so well. Aries loves the thrill of the chase, and Leo absolutely loves to be admired and pursued. Aries brings a constant stream of excitement and forward momentum into the relationship, while Leo provides loyalty, warmth, and a deep sense of pride in their partnership. Now, don't get me wrong, they fight a lot. Their arguments can be loud, intense, and dramatic, but the key is, they forgive just as quickly as they ignite. They don't hold grudges. This relationship is a whirlwind of passion and energy. It's unforgettable. And when it's good, it's absolutely electric. Next, let's look at Taurus and Virgo. From the outside, this couple might not seem very exciting. There aren't a lot of fireworks or drama, but this pairing is one of the most stable and unbreakable in the entire zodiac. It's built on a foundation of mutual understanding and respect. Taurus craves security, comfort, and reliability. Virgo craves structure, order, and practicality. They just get each other on a fundamental level, without the need for emotional games or unnecessary chaos. Virgo helps motivate Taurus to grow and reach their potential, while Taurus provides a calming, grounding presence that helps Virgo relax and stop overthinking everything. This is the couple that quietly builds a life together and is still holding hands years later, long after everyone else has broken up. Now for a much more intense pairing, Cancer and Scorpio. Let me be clear. This is not a casual relationship. It's an all or nothing connection. Cancer is one of the most emotional signs, feeling everything with incredible depth. And Scorpio feels things on a dangerously deep, almost psychic level. When these two come together, they connect emotionally, physically, and psychologically in a way that few other signs can. Sometimes, this bond can border on obsession. Cancer provides the nurturing, comforting home base that Scorpio secretly craves, and Scorpio provides the intensity, passion, and unwavering loyalty that makes Cancer feel completely secure. Together, they form a bond that is almost impossible to break. But there's a warning here. If trust is ever broken in this relationship, it can quickly become one of the most toxic and destructive pairings imaginable. Finally, in our couples that work category, we have Sagittarius and Aquarius. These are the freedom lovers of the zodiac. The biggest fear for both of these signs is feeling trapped or controlled. Sagittarius needs adventure, travel, and new experiences. Aquarius needs independence, intellectual freedom, and the space to be their unique self. Because they both value freedom so highly, they don't try to control each other. They don't get clingy or possessive. This relationship often feels more like a dynamic partnership or a best friendship than a traditional romance. And that's precisely why it works so well. They encourage each other's growth and celebrate each other's individuality instead of trying to hold one another back. They are two adventurers exploring the world, together but separate. Alright, now it's time to talk about the pairings that are a little more dangerous. These are the couples that almost always fail, or at the very least, face some serious challenges. First on this list is Aries and Cancer. This is an emotional disaster waiting to happen. Aries is direct, aggressive, and incredibly impulsive. They say what they think and act on their feelings immediately. Cancer, on the other hand, is sensitive, deeply emotional, and easily hurt by bluntness. In this dynamic, Aries often feels suffocated by Cancer's need for constant reassurance and emotional connection. Meanwhile, Cancer feels ignored and bulldozed by Aries' fast-paced, action-oriented nature. Aries wants to go, 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 while Cancer wants to slow down and talk about their feelings. This dynamic often devolves into a cycle of constant misunderstandings, emotional exhaustion, and hurt feelings on both sides. Next, we have the battle of the Titans, Leo and Scorpio. On the surface, this pairing looks incredibly powerful. Both signs are strong, charismatic, and have an intense presence. The initial attraction is often off the charts, but underneath it all, it's a war of wills. Leo needs to be the center of attention. They crave admiration, praise, and validation. Scorpio, however, needs to be in control. They crave power, depth, and total emotional honesty. Neither sign likes to submit or feel like they are in the secondary position. Both have immense pride, and neither forgets a betrayal. This relationship often starts incredibly hot and passionate, but the power struggles and clashing egos can lead to a very painful and destructive ending. Let's move on to Virgo and Sagittarius. These two are from completely different worlds. Their fundamental approach to life is opposite. Virgo needs planning, order, and a sense of control over their environment. They thrive on lists, schedules, and knowing what comes next. Sagittarius, on the other hand, hates rules, structure, and any form of restriction. They thrive on spontaneity and freedom. This creates constant friction. Virgo gets stressed out by Sagittarius's seemingly irresponsible and chaotic nature. Sagittarius feels restricted and criticized by Virgo's need to analyze and perfect everything. Virgo overthinks, and Sagittarius avoids thinking too deeply about consequences. They just end up frustrating each other to no end. The compatibility here is very, very low. And finally, a pairing that fools a lot of people. Gemini and Pisces. People often think this would be a wonderfully romantic and creative match. Both are adaptable and imaginative, but in reality, their core operating systems are completely different. Gemini is ruled by logic, facts, and intellectual curiosity. They process the world through their mind. Pisces lives in a world of emotions, intuition, and fantasy. They process the world through their heart. This leads to constant misunderstandings. Gemini tries to talk Pisces out of their feelings with logic, and Pisces gets frustrated that Gemini can't just feel what they're feeling. This pairing can work, but it requires an extreme level of emotional maturity from both sides to bridge that gap between head and heart. So, as you can see, Zodiac compatibility isn't about finding a perfect, flawless match. It's about balance. It's about how your energies interact. Some couples are designed to challenge you and push you to grow. Some are meant to heal you and provide a safe space. And some are there to teach you a difficult lesson you'll never forget. If your zodiac pairing was mentioned today, I'm willing to bet you already felt the truth in what was said. And if your pairing wasn't mentioned, well, that might say something too. I want to know what you think. Comment your zodiac sign and your partner's sign down below. Let's see if astrology got it right for you. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more.